Tim brought his team in here playing really, really well. They've been on a heck of a roll. Scared the heck out of me on tape. They're playing with a ton of confidence, playing hard, and I knew we had our hands full tonight. Our guys answered the bell. They answered the challenge. I was proud of our effort. Certain statistics, I think, speak to effort, and you always look at the rebounding total. You look at offensive rebounding. We had double-digit offensive rebounds. In a game, we shot 53% from the field, so that was very, very pleasing to me and to our staff and to our players. And then, we out-rebounded a tough physical team as well. Again, and when we do that, good things usually happen. Offense is the least of my concerns, but if we defend the way we defended tonight and rebound like that consistently, we got a chance to be a really good team.
How Pat was your defensive effort? I thought they had a hard time scoring in the lane.
Yeah, I mean that's our deal. That's our deal, and they test you there. O'Reilly is, I told our guys on the scouting report. First thing I said he is oozing with confidence.
Yeah.
He's just playing, so we had our hands full with him, and Efyani is, I think the fastest player in the league. He has an elite burst, and Jermaine found that out tonight.
Yeah.
You might be on a poster tomorrow morning or whatever, but so they test you. They're gonna attack you in the paint. Laster's gonna attack you in the paint. They're strong physical guys, so we really had to try to do our best to protect that box, and I think our guys did a good job of that.
Yeah. You're not overly deep up front, so how valuable is it that you guys seem to have a really good knack for drawing fouls on the other team and kind of putting them under pressure before they can do it to you?
Yeah, I mean, everybody wants to. You want to put foul pressure on your opponents. You want to play on the attack. I mean, that's one of the things that we want to do offensively. Everybody talks about our three-point shooting, but I think you generate three-point shots by playing on the attack and touching the paint.
Yeah.
By touching the paint, you constrict the defense, and then it opens up either drop-offs or kickouts. And I thought we played aggressively. We played downhill tonight. And I didn't see our paint touch total, but our goal was 50 for the game. I'm guessing we were probably there or above.
Yeah. And Zave, it was really Xavier Cook's game. I mean, 17 points, just missed a triple-double. I mean, I thought he was really – his scoring didn't really do much till late, but he had a huge impact on the game, like even if he took the points away.
No. And he's so funny. Like, I looked at him one time walking out of the timeout. I'm like, you all right? He goes, because I just called a play for him. And he was like, what'd you run that for Adam? And I go, what do you mean? He goes, I'm just not playing well. And I go, Zay, I just got the 4-minute media stat sheet. And I said, you're like 2 assists away from a triple-double. You got 14 rebounds, 17 assists, 3 blah, 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 blah. You're doing everything but taking tickets and selling hot dogs. Like, put a smile on your face, and he laughed. But that's just how he is. He's a kid that, he's always going to defer to his teammates in terms of, letting them get the praise, and Dave's not a guy that's out there, trying to attract attention to himself. He's a selfless guy that does a lot of things to help the team win, and he stuffs the stat sheet. He's I think one of the special players that's ever played here.
You mentioned a number of times your offense is at its best when the ball moves. You had 22 assists on 33 makes tonight. Is that a symbol of that?
Sounds good to me. We chart our passes, and I didn't see the total at the end of the game, but we were, I think, 16 passes ahead of where we wanted to be at halftime. And just when the ball's popping and it's moving, it's touching a lot of guys' hands. Other guys are getting opportunities. We're getting teams in closeouts, and they're a team that they're aggressive and they're tough. And they force you to make a play. There's plays to be had. They want to speed you up and get you going. When you get in the paint, you got to make the right play. Adam is a good example of that. I mean, Adam's a guy we've really been harping on to clean up his assist to turnover ratio. And Adam had 17 points tonight, but the most pleasing thing, he had 4 assists and 1 turnover. That is a really, really good sign that shows growth in his game as well.
You've also talked about physicality in the paint. We talked a little bit about it earlier, but that's a team that rebounded the ball 42 times against Radford the other night, had 14 offensive boards, and come out tonight, hold them to 30 rebounds. I mean, your defense, you talked about being an elite level.
That's good, because you're right. I mean, those 2 teams that you just mentioned, Gardner-Webb and Radford, I mean, those are 2, tough, at your teeth, beat you up tight, and they're tough. They play hard. And when you play one of Tim's teams, you better bring it, because they're going to bring it. And, we just made that a big point of emphasis for our guys, that if we get stops and then we finish possessions with rebounds, it allows us to do what we do best, and that's to get out and transition and play. In these last couple games, we've been doing that. Now, the key is like we always tell those guys, enjoy the wins for the night. You wake up tomorrow, this one's over. We got to turn our attention really, really quickly to a huge rival of ours, national television coming in here. We got to get back to work tomorrow and focus on good preparation.
Coach, the challenge went out at halftime for the people in the arena. Can you tell everybody watching, and everybody's going to see this, is how much we need them to come out on Thursday, pack this place?
Yeah, last year this time, I don't know what the date was, but we played these guys here on national television, and the community really responded, and our student body really responded. I give our students credit and our fans credit, and they've stuck with us through a little bump in the road, and we had a couple tough games, but hopefully they're excited about what this team's capable of, and I think we've shown that the last couple games. And the whole nation's going to be tuning in to Rock Hill, South Carolina, and to our building. So I know Brittany and Ken and Brian and Matt and all those guys are going to work their tails off. Leah and we're going to work our tails off to try to promote this and market this as much as we can. I'm going to do as much as I can, but I got to get ready for next team. As you know, we have our hands full there. But I just hope the students respond and come out big. I think we had 1,200, 1,300 students or something like that last year. There's a tailgate going on. The students get a free T-shirt, they get free food, they get a rally towel. Help me out, Brittany, am I forgetting anything else? There's a bunch of stuff going on. Fans get a rally towel. We want them to wear what? Wear gold. It's a gold out. So if you're listening, I say this all the time. Tell your friends, tell your relatives, tell your neighbors, tell everybody. Come on out. Let's have people tune in and go, gosh darn, that's Rock Hill, that's Winthrop. And it'll be a fun night.